Just officially, and once again, welcome to the historic Cabral Station headquarters for us, the commission. We're so happy that each and every one of you are here. Just a couple of notes. I want to recognize a few of the sponsors of today's events, particularly Ghirardelli Associates and all of the work that they did to help set up. Particularly Taylor, wherever Taylor might be. Can Taylor wave his hand? I can't. He's right there. Make him embarrassed. Talk to him. So say thank you to Taylor. To the Winters Consulting team, who's been part of our team for many years, particularly Ivana Rosas and Francis Chai. Thank you so much for all of your help getting today organized. To our partners at the City of Stockton, thank you for your partnership. For Travis and Tony and all the things that you did to make this event happen. Thank you so much. And then, of course, to all of the Rail Commission staff, who put a lot of their time and effort into putting on a great event, but also, having all of us come together. And it's always great to see each other face to face, right? It's pretty amazing. My name is David LaPerry. I'm the interim deputy executive here at the Rail Commission. And again, thank you for everyone who's being here. I'd like to announce and recognize a few folks who are joining us today. It's true when you work for the Rail Commission that we have so many amazing partners at really all levels of the community and the government. So today I'm going to recognize a few of the elected officials and representatives, though we understand that there are many more of our important stakeholders here, but here are a few. A special thank you and welcome to our board chair and Lodi City Council Member Chair Lisa Craig Hensley. Thank you for being here. To our vice chair and Ripon City Council Member Vice Chair Leo Zuber. Thank you for being here. Be back there. To our Rail Commissioner and the Mayor of Stockton, Mayor Christina Fugazi. Thank you for being here. To our U.S. House Representative of the California 9th District, Congressman Josh Harder, thank you so much for being here. To U.S. Representative Senator Alex Padilla and his representative Roberto Ortega, thank you for being here. To California State Senator of the 5th District, Senator Jerry McNerney, thank you so much for being here. Representing Assemblymember Rhodesia Ransom, Melissa Santos, thank you for being here. To the San Joaquin Board of Supervisors Chair, Supervisor Paul Canepa, I'm not sure if he's arrived yet. Well, he's on his way, so he'll be here. As well as Supervisor Sonny Dollywall, he'll also be here. I'm not sure if he's here yet. And then San Joaquin County Supervisor Mario Gardia, as well as Robert Rickman. Thank you so much for being here. Representing the San Joaquin County Supervisors and the Commissioner, Steve Ding, Nicole Goring. Thank you for Goering. Sorry. Thank you for being here. From the Stockton City Council, Councilmember Brando Villapadua. Thank you for being here. As well as Councilmember Michael Bauer. Thank you so much for being here as well.
Councilmember Mario Enrique.
Oh, and thank you so much, Councilmember Mario Enrique. Thank you for being here. From the San Joaquin Delta College Board of Trustees, Area 1, Trustee Shelley Swanson. As well as Trustee Dan Wright. Is Dan made it here? No, maybe he's on his way as well. As well as the Port of Stockton Board of Commissioner Michael Patrick Duffy. Thank you also for being here. I saw him. And with that, again, thank you so much, everyone who's here. If I didn't mention, I apologize. Now to help us mark this milestone, we have several folks who will come and speak and talk about their participation in this project, as well as in sort of the Commission's work as a whole. And I'd like to invite up first Chair Lisa Craig Hensley.
Well, first I just want to thank you all for coming today. And actually, I'm glad you all have such great staff because we have so many of our elected officials here today. Somebody's got to be at the shop running things. So I appreciate that you've made some good hires over time to do that. I want to thank you all for joining us today as we break ground on this East Channel Street Streetscape and Connectivity Project. Say that 3 times fast. It's an important step forward, however, for connecting people in this community to the greater region. And what's important about it is it shows what you can accomplish when agencies come together. At the Rail Commission, we're committed to building stronger connections, whether it's between people and neighborhoods or regions and the transit systems that serve those regions. Our partners are going to speak in more detail about their work and the significance of this project, but I just want to take a moment to say that we've only just begun. Yes, this project has been going on for, as Christine and I were talking about earlier, 20-some years, but the idea here is that we are progressing, we are moving forward, and we have the momentum. Whether it's streetscape improvements near our stations, first and last mile connections, or new stations and expanded train service. That's what this Rail Commission and that's what projects like this are all about. We are about connecting our communities and focusing on building that people-centered transportation network. But projects like this don't happen by accident. They're the result of the very strong and steady leadership. And as much as she's not going to appreciate me saying this, the reality is that leadership in this organization is Stacy Mortensen. And I'm going to ask her to stand up. She's always in the back of the room. Where are you?
In the back of the room.
In the back of the room. No. Okay. She is the most humble person I have ever met. And I just want to say, under her guidance, the Rail Commission has grown extraordinarily. I mean, it's been fabulous to serve with her for these past 3 years. And, we do have a path forward on this. And as many of you know, she has announced she'll be stepping back in the near future. Fortunately, we aren't saying exactly when, so we'll keep her along with us as long as we can. She is a true leader, though, because she made that selfless decision to move this organization and its needs for the future for transportation forward by helping us as a board look for that individual that would be her successor. And that is a true leader, someone planning for their succession. So we'll have plenty of opportunities to acknowledge her later, but in front of this group, I just wanted to say thank you, Stacy, for your leadership. However, I said we are moving forward, full steam ahead. And we are moving through a very smooth and effective transition, and that is why we want to share that David LaPerry will be serving as the interim Deputy Executive Director, so David will be the face as we move forward in that transition. Many of you already know him. I know him well and have enjoyed working with him these past 3 years. His knowledge of our agency is deep, and he's displayed leadership in a variety of programs, so he knows what we are here to accomplish. I also want to thank our partners for this project, really calling out the City of Stockton, those here representing the City of Stockton, the San Joaquin Council of Governments. Many of us here have dual roles. We sit on COG and we also sit on the Rail Commission, so it makes for a very effective partnership. Visionary home builders, we're so pleased to have you as a partner, and as I said earlier, Lodi is next for you, so I expect more visits. So, and then also Caltrans, which has been a major supporter and partner, whether it's through funding or through their leadership. So I know Craig Brock is here, Cale Brock is here with us today, so thank you for attending. Finally, I'm grateful to all of you. We have a lot of support from local partners, state partners, and from federal leaders who have come here to advocate for infrastructure investments in San Joaquin County. We really are pleased and proud to have your leadership, and some of those individuals are here today. Thank you, Congressman, and thank you, our former Congressman and Senator, actually now in the state of California. Thank you. But we need to move forward. We need to stay on track, and so I'm going to turn this back over to David so that he can continue with the introductions. Thank you.
Okay, Lisa told me only 1 minute, so everybody after her gets only 1 minute to speak, so just letting you know now. Many years this has been planned for, and I'm told that it actually is lightning speed when it comes to government. Government takes its time. You know, we have studies, we have meetings, we have to get the funding, but we're finally here, and I couldn't be happier about that. One of the things I keep saying over and over again, and I'm trying to speak it into existence, is that Stockton is going to be a safe, clean, and healthy city. And that's the direction that we're moving in. We're going street by street, block by block, cleaning up this city and making it better for everybody that lives here. And I want to thank Visionary. Visionary is part of this. Downtown is emerging. It is going to continue to do that with people like Carol and Visionary, with SJCOE and CodeStack Academy, and right here. This is literally the passage from rail to the water. You look down Channel Street and you can see where we're going to be going. And it needs to be inviting. It needs to attract people to come into this city. And I really, really, really want to thank the rail for pushing for this, because the city, we always say we're pinching pennies. It's like, oh, how are we going to be able to do this? But the funding all came together to make this happen, and the city of Stockton is going to be the benefactors of this. And hopefully people out there will see that we are polishing this diamond. We've mined it. It's a little cloudy. It isn't quite cut perfectly yet, but we are polishing it, and this city is going to be that diamond shining that everybody can be proud of. So thank you, Rail, for doing this, and I can't wait to pull up that shovel.
Good morning, everyone. I'm honored to represent Caltrans here today on this exciting groundbreaking ceremony. Caltrans' strong relationships with local partner agencies, such as the City of Stockton, the San Joaquin Regional Rail Commission, are imperative to the success of all transportation-related projects, whether they involve constructing new highways and bridges, improving safety for motorists and pedestrians, or in this case, providing valuable resources toward improving active transportation and multimodal connection within our communities. Among these resources, Caltrans worked directly with the city and the Regional Rail Commission in securing $3.5 million for the project from the Caltrans Active Transportation Program. This project plays a significant part in the ongoing revitalization of downtown Stockton by providing viable alternatives to driving and by enhancing multimodal connectivity between passenger rail, the city's bus transit hub, and commercial and office destinations. Caltrans is guided by our core 4 principles: safety, equity, climate action, and economic prosperity in our communities. Although this project's not on the state highway, I'm proud to say that our partnership with the city and the Rail Commission addresses each of these principles by reducing greenhouse gas emissions, strengthening the economy, and improving public health and the environment, particularly in our disadvantaged neighborhoods. I would also like to say thank you to our law enforcement partners at California Highway Patrol, the City of Stockton Police Department, and the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Department. I believe I speak for all of us when I say how much we appreciate the difficult jobs that each of you do every day to ensure that our roadways and our communities are safe. I'll leave you with this. Please know that safety is always Caltrans' top priority. Please watch for construction and maintenance workers along the roadside to ensure all of our workers make it home to their loved ones. Congratulations again, and I can't wait to see all of these great new improvements coming to the streets of Stockton. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. It is such a privilege to represent the San Joaquin Council of Governments. We helped fund this project. I wanted to give a shout out to our chair, Mayor Fugazi, as well as many SJCOG board members here today. First off, I want to celebrate San Joaquin Regional Rail Commission and the City of Stockton for transforming Channel Street. This is a big event, and we are so proud to be able to fund some pieces of the project. I'll say ditto to my previous speakers, but I wanted to say the way City of Stockton and the Rail Commission approached this project was not to ask, what does Channel Street, what does Aurora, what do Stanislaus Street need? They said, what do the people of Stockton need? That's how they began this project. That's how you build vision. And I want to say kudos to those 2 partners. They have believed in this community, and they have big dreams, and they have bigger realities. And this is a testament of what the San Joaquin Regional Rail Commission and the City of Stockton has done together. I will close with this. We should celebrate all of the speakers and all of you here, because what City of Stockton and the Rail Commission have shown that you can build walkable communities, but they've also shown the power of the partnership. And with all of us together, we are unstoppable.
First of all, I'd like to thank the San Joaquin Regional Rail Commission, the City of Stockton. I am so proud to be a partner, a little partner in what is happening here today and what has happened in downtown. The state of California put out what is called an ASEC application, and we submitted it. And one of our big partners was the Rail Commission. How were we a part? We brought housing, connectivity, safe sidewalks, and we were able to contribute a rail car to ACE Train because that is helping us to cut down on greenhouse emissions. And so this partnership not only is here, we've extended it to Modesto for connectivity. We're going to get people around. And we are just part of this piece. Also, a little money on Channel Street on the further end came into this property, into this project. So this partnership, it says it takes a community, it takes a vision, and things don't happen overnight, and this is a pure example, but look at how many partners. We are proud. We believe at Visionary that infrastructure and housing must go hand in hand. One without the other is incomplete. When we invest in safer sidewalks, which definitely this is going to happen more and more, bike lanes, lighting and walkable corridors, we are saying to our residents, you matter. You matter. Your daily walk to the train station, your ability to push a stroller safely across the street, your child's independence in walking to school, those things matter. We are very proud to be a partner on another nearby affordable housing project that's already breaking ground. It was very cool to see all the rigs out there going today. And also the completion of Grandview just has made Minor and Channel just this beautiful part of downtown. And we continue to look at those state funding, Senator and Assembly Person, City of Stockton. We need more investment. We're going to continue to work on investment and bringing people downtown. We need the housing. We need the housing badly because that's what's going to make this a very thriving community. All of you with the vision, we can see this vision. We see it. It's happening in front of our eyes. We may not be here to see some of the completions at different times, but we were part of the beginning of it, and it's just going to continue. So once again, we are celebrating today, and today is this fabulous, groundbreaking ceremony that just is another piece of the puzzle. So let's continue to make this puzzle bigger. Let's look for every dollar we can bring to this city because transportation is important, housing is important, as our mayor said, safety. This is going to continue to be the shining jewel. So thank you to all of you that have worked so hard to get us here today.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here and to see our Rail Commission in work. Huge thanks to the incredible partnership of the City of Stockton and the Rail Commission for getting this project up and moving. All of us have driven or walked these streets and felt like afterwards we needed to call an ambulance or a tow truck or maybe a chiropractor. We know the state of affairs that our streets have here in downtown Stockton, and every project that modernizes the infrastructure like we're seeing here in downtown is about more than just the asphalt and the concrete. And I think that's especially true of this project, which is working to repair the very soul of a city and a community that has often felt ignored and neglected, especially when it comes to the infrastructure investments that we so desperately need here in downtown. So I hope this project is a blueprint and an example for exactly the same type of street developments and block-by-block developments that we're going to need to see all across the rest of the city and San Joaquin County. So thank you for all the incredible work in getting this together. And I have certificates for the two partners, if you wouldn't mind coming up real quick. Both the mayor and Councilmember Craig, thank you so much for all the work that you've done. Thank you. Give them a round of applause.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's a joyous day. It's not too hot out there today. We have trains going by, but the real joy is what's happening here in front of us. Groundbreaking for this tremendous project. This is something that doesn't come together on its own. It requires partners at the federal level, at the state level, at the local level, with folks like visionary home builders, with NGOs. I mean, it just takes a lot of community, and that's exactly what's happening. And that's what makes me follow up on the mayor's comments about Stockton being a jewel in the rough. And we see that over years, and we see this as a matter to polish that jewel off, to make this community more accessible, more transportation friendly, and also better for the environment. So what could come together better than transportation, good environment, and a strong economy? So that's what this represents. I want to thank the City of Stockton. I want to thank the Rail Commission. I want to thank the loud trains behind me. And I want to thank all the NGOs that have been, and the for-profit organizations that are making this happen. So I have a... Well, I love rail. I mean, my grandfather was a railroad engineer, and my cousins are railroad engineers and railroad conductors. So to see rail expand here is a wonderful thing for everybody. And I have, like my predecessor speaking and my successor in Congress, I have certificates, one for the Rail Commission. Where's the camera? And for the City of Stockton, Mayor Fugazi.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is truly an honor to stand with you today as a representative for Assemblywoman Rhodesia Ransom to celebrate the groundbreaking of a step forward for the heart of our city. This initiative represents more than infrastructure projects. It's a powerful testament to what we can achieve when collaboration, vision, and determination come together in service for public good. On behalf of Assemblywoman Rhodesia Ransom, I want to commend the San Joaquin County Regional Rail Commission, the City of Stockton, visionary home builders, San Joaquin County Council of Governments for their vision, determination, and their determination for the future of downtown Stockton. Assemblywoman Rhodesia Ransom is a proud partner and proud supporter of initiatives like this, projects that reflect our collective values, uplift our communities, and move Stockton forward. We want to congratulate everyone who made this vision a reality. The work that you are doing here will have a lasting impact, and I'm excited to see the vibrant, walkable, welcoming downtown Stockton that is taking shape because of your efforts. Let's keep building a future where every street tells a story of progress, purpose, and pride. Thank you all, and I do have certificates for the City of Stockton and for the Regional Rail Commission, if you could join me.
Yeah, thank you. Why don't you stand in the middle of us?
And Mayor Fugazi. Congratulations.
Wow, I'm impressed. Look at all these heavy hitters that we have here, right? From bankruptcy in the City of Stockton to where we stand today is an amazing tribute. It is to the partnerships that we have. I remember coming down here, my daughter needed to do some classes at San Jose State before she went to college, and I came down here, and it was one of those memorable days that I put her on the 8th train to go to Sacramento, and it was kind of bittersweet. And now to be here today to see all the improvements and all the community here and everybody working together, and at COG, but is it stronger together is the mark, and I think that's the most important thing. And this is Supervisor Gardia's district, so I'll let him say a few words. But I'm just honored to be here with the trains. I know that was planned. Y'all planned this, so just as a little color. So anyway, so thank you for having us here, and we brought some swag. We only brought one because we're being mindful of the environment. So the city and the county put it here, so we have it for the city for the City of Stockton and the Rail Commission. So thank you, Supervisor Gardia.
You've heard a lot of comments about partnership, and you can have all the partners in the world, but if you don't work together as a team, it's hard to get anything accomplished. And so, you know, I grew up on the east side of Stockton, and, you know, this still is called downtown. Where I'm from, we called it uptown. So we would go uptown. And just the transformation of what I've seen in the last few years, how we're transforming Stockton to a place where people want to go. There's a lot of people in our community that don't go south of Harding Way because they're scared, and you know, and I often tell them that just get out of your box and get out and see what we have to provide to our community. Paul kind of took my thunder a little bit on the ACE train. My daughter went to Fresno State, and so it was easy for her to jump on the ACE train, do our homework on the way back, and you know, we'd sit here and pick her up, and we'd go through Channel Street. And my history is I come from the fire department, and I drove fire engine downtown for many years. And Channel Street has always been a challenging street. And just see the transformation of what's going to be to the future of what we have downtown, uptown, is just phenomenal. And as a county supervisor and my colleagues in the city of Stockton and all the other partners, I'm looking forward to making our downtown a better place to live.
Get in here.
Another certificate.
Yes. And you get a certificate.
Surrounded by beauty.
Very to be an honor here, you guys. Brandon Villaputa, representing the District 5 here. Like you said, you know, this is a big win for all of us. A team effort. There's going to be improvements to streets. It's good for the school. It's going to take a lot of the cabinets. So I am very happy where we're heading. This is just the beginning. Like this said, Josh Charter just said, you know, this is a blueprint, and hopefully a lot of other cities will follow us. And I just can't wait to our next thing. So there's a lot of things are coming. They said not a lot of things are happening in our community. Well, this is a perfect example. Thank you, Mayor, for stepping up and hitting another home run for us. So that being said, there's a certificate of recognition. Council Bard, you want to say the words?
Sure. My pleasure to present the certificate of recognition hereby presented to the San Joaquin Regional Rail Commission in recognition of your commitment to building a safer, greener, and more connected downtown Stockton. This transformative project improves infrastructure, enhances accessibility, and promotes walkability, bikeability, and sustainability by upgrading sidewalks, crosswalks, lighting, and bike routes. Your work supports active transportation, improves public safety, and strengthens connections between key areas in our city, benefiting residents, businesses, and visitors alike. Presented on behalf of the Stockton City Council on this 31st day of July, 2025.
Again, I think that the word partnership has been used probably too many times during the course of this event, but it really is about partnership and about all of us coming together. That is the end of the formal program here. Those that were speakers, you're going to follow Adele. Adele is going to lead us over to take a few photos with the dirt and the shovels. And then there'll be other opportunities for others to take photos. Also, there is lunch provided sort of in the far tent, so don't leave without that.